Okay, so one of the things I wanted to go over is the use of photocopies, and they can really help you out so you don't make crucial mistakes. This is a perfect example of where I would use a photocopy. Now, in my reference, this water had a much more active swale and swirl to it, and I didn't want all that action. We already had quite a bit of action going on all through our rocks. So there was way too much action. So what I did is I kind of reduced, first of all, let's bring up the image in the corner, okay? And what I'm going to do here is show you how I came up with the swales that are right there. Okay? So what I first did is went over to Staples or anywhere you can get a color copy and just did 100% color copy. And what I can do then is overlay this in the area, and now I can draw and paint. And if it works out, great, then I'll throw it into my painting. If it doesn't, then I'll X-nay it. So let's zoom in on this and I'll show you what I do. They work. So what I start doing is I'll draw out with this, just a white pencil. Start drawing out the swales. And see how they work. Okay. So now with those drawn in, I can load up the brush and just start making my lines and see if I like what they do or if they overdo, because like I say, I want to give the water a little bit of movement, but I don't want the very rapid movement that was going on in the actual photograph. I didn't like it at all, and it was too much. So I'll just keep drawing in my lines. Now this paper can be a little waxy, so the trick is to load up the brush. I mean, this isn't the painting, so we're not worried about if our lines are too hard and harsh. What I'm looking for is, are the lines I'm putting in going to work? Okay, and I've changed the angle of the board because I'm changing the line to swoop. And what I'm trying to do is get all these flows to flow into each other, and that's what water does, is it flows into each other, right? Okay, so basically that's all there is to it. Now when I'm looking at this, they're not bad, but I'll try another one or two and see what I like. But the point being is, I could see how things were affected without touching my board by doing this, okay? And I can replace it. And the nice thing about doing it size as is now I can take this board and put it upright, step back, have a look at it, see if I like it, and if I do, then I can go with it. If I don't, I'll do it again. So using color copies is a big advantage, very inexpensive, costs you $100 to get one, and I did a couple of photocopies also of the bear on top. I'm going to start doing some detailing around the sides and the undersides and playing with a little bit of reflective color that isn't there. So I want to do it because of course my bear reference came from a different setting than the actual background, so they have two different light sources. So now I want to try and blend them together. So I'll take this color copy, I'll start blending in undertones, see if they work. When I know they work, then I can apply them to the board. Okay.